This whole world is just a big fat fucking lie. Everything is a lie. Everything I've been told throughout my childhood has been a lie. You're supposed to grow up. You're supposed to go to school. You're supposed to read these textbooks and take notes, listen to your teacher, raise your hand whenever they say something. Fuck all that. It's just a big ass fucking hoax. They've been lying to us this whole time. Not like it's a bad thing or anything, but like the trickery, the foolishness, wow. Why would I even do that shit? What's the point of going to school? There's a point to it. It's good to learn. It's good to read from the textbooks. It's good to find out about your history, to see what the human mind can do, to understand, physics and the universe and all that stuff. But when it becomes a thing that you're so dependent on, you have to go to school to learn this. You have to go to school to be successful. You have to go to school in order to be the highest version of yourself. It's all a big fat fucking hoax. They're tricking us and trying to take all of our money. That's what it is. My parents work hard in order to bring me to school. I study hard in order to stay inside of this system. And this system is, what does it care about me? Am I supposed to get a really high paying job and go and live in a nice house somewhere, have kids and just reproduce, and then have kids that are gonna go back inside the system? No, fuck all that, man. We all have some sort of inner talent. We have something that we can bring to the world. I'm good at drawing. I just happen to be a really good artist. Some other people can sing. Some people can dance. Some people can, weave baskets and repair televisions and play chess really well and beat their friends at it. But we have this monetary system that shows that what you have to do is not that important. You're not that great of a human being because you form glass into a cubular shape, when everyone's talent is completely necessary. It's important for the advancement of our human species, of our consciousness. It's just we have this system where you have to gain money in order to live inside a fancy, nice house. Which I guess is a fine thing, but it needs to be fine-tuned and fixed up because it's fucking up a lot of people. It's fucking up our lives. It's fucking up our children's lives, and it's just a sick-ass cycle that's going to continue unless we fix it. But thank God we have the internet, because now we're actually listening to each other. We're listening to ourselves and we know what's real. I had a teacher who was teaching me about, what was it? It was information systems. I'm an information systems major. And oh my gosh, she is the most boring teacher. She seems like she has no idea what she's talking about. And I can tell that she's just not interested in what she's doing. I learned nothing from the class. I passed it because it doesn't take much to pass our classes in the system, but as far as learning, that's just a whole different prerogative in the system. Clearly she had no idea what she was doing. She didn't pay attention to the subject. And I was just sitting in the class and just thinking to myself, why is she here? Why is she teaching this subject? I wonder what she really likes to do. It's just a big ass mindfuck. It's a terrible system. It's a cycle. You get people who end up studying things that they don't want to learn, that they're not interested in. They teach kids things that they're not interested in, and those kids don't end up feeling that flow of passion. It doesn't enter them. And then no one knows anything. We're all just a bunch of ignorant fucks wandering about this earth with our heads chopped off like we're chickens. It's completely, what is going on? But there's hope. There is hope for our species. There is hope for our consciousness. And there is definitely hope for what is to come in our human existence because the internet exists. We're in a place, we're at this juncture where we're constantly spewing out information, we're listening to each other, and we're sending out messages and vibes, and things are starting to make sense. A lot of the times when you hear something from someone else and when it really resonates with you, it's just your own voice. That's all it is. It's just yourself. You're just hearing it from someone else. There's no difference between you and them. You may have separate bodies. You may exist in a different time and space, but that's all it is. They're saying the same thing that you believe. It's just yourself in another form. And I think that slowly but surely we're all going to understand this and start to see the fakeness, the curtains are beginning to open up, and we can see the backstage and how all the tricks are being done. Politics, all this crap, school, the lies that our parents have told us, it's all fake. It's not us. It's not who we really are. I know everybody feels it in their heart. You're going to school. You're going to medical school. You're an engineer. You're doing all this shit that's going to bring you a lot of money. It's going to make you rich. But I know you feel it in your heart. It's not who you are. And you know it's not who you are. It's not the real thing. It's a bunch of fakeness. I think it's about time. It's about time that we admit to ourselves who we really are, what we really want. And I feel compassion for others. I understand, sympathetic, empathetic. I know that it's a hard thing to understand yourself and to give in to your true desires, because you've been told so many things, that you're supposed to be a lawyer, you're supposed to be a doctor, you're supposed to be an architect, you're supposed to be an engineer. You don't have to be those things. It's not true. You don't have to. You can do whatever you want, and you can make money off of it. There's a rule called the law of exchange, where you give something out, and it comes back to you. It's a love, it's essentially. Money is love. You're giving out love. You're showing the love for something that you really appreciate. And other people will reciprocate, and they'll give that love back to you. It's a law. It is a law. I guarantee it, and I'm going to show people how. The world is messed up. There's no reason to give in to all this bull crap, all this bullshit, all this BS. What we need to do is go in, find out what's in our hearts, find out what really means something to us. It's time to change our reality by going in. Turn the eyes towards yourself. There's a quote by a famous writer. It was James Allen, I believe. Forgive me if the name is wrong. But he says that mind is the master power that molds and makes. And I can't remember it completely, but it was mind is the master power that molds and makes. And man is mind. And evermore he uses the tool of thought in shaping what he wills, brings forth 1,000 joys or 1,000 ills. He thinks in secret, and it comes to pass. Our environment is but our looking glass. I learned that from Bob Proctor. A lot of us are trying to change our exterior. We're trying to get a nice girlfriend, a nice car, a nice house, in order to make ourselves feel good on the inside. But that is insane. It is impossible. You can't do that. You have to change what is on the inside first. The way you perceive the world. Then the exterior will change. That is exactly what we need. Human beings need to do, and that is what's going to bring us to our higher form of consciousness. I have to advance myself, you have to advance yourself, and that's what's going to make this world a much better place. We're at a good place. We're at a place where we're in a downfall. We're experiencing pain, but now is the time to step over to the green grass. Enjoy the pleasure. It'll come to us slowly. So good luck, everyone. I hope this message can reach a couple people. I hope that some others can find out their true inner peace, their true joy, their truth. Become a better human being and influence others. That way this world can become a better place and we can stop fucking up the minds of other kids. Thanks.